there goes nothing. Because this was not frozen yesterday. It doesn't feel much colder because I think it's just always going to plateau at like 31 degrees, 32 degrees, you know. That's pretty sure. It's kind of hard for me to keep track of time here, but. Oh, I got my slippers all wet. Guess what, guys? It's leg day time. I'm very enthused. As you can see on my face, I'm very enthused. I got 6 sets of squats. That's the main thing we'll be doing. And then I got some RDLs. I think my issue, which isn't really an issue, is I squat really deeply. I usually go like all the way down. So I don't usually do as many reps or as much weight because I just like the full, movement. I kind of was born flexible, so I can do the splits. So it's probably why I am naturally more inclined to go all the way down because I just feel more comfortable doing it. The interesting thing is, since my joints are more flexible, my muscles are more flexible than the average person, it's a good and a bad thing. It's good because you generally associate flexibility with healthiness, but in reality, it's like your joints are constantly moving around, right? So they're trying to stay sturdy and get strong, like your muscles get strong, big and strong, sturdy, in solid positions. But when you're flexible, it's harder to get those sturdy positions all the time because when you're in your daily whatever you're doing, your body's still flexible, so it's not staying stuck to one spot. So it's kind of delicate sometimes, which is why I've heard it's hard to do rehab or like physical therapy for people with lots of flexibility. Because if you think about it, if you're trying to stretch someone out, trying to do stretches, trying to build strength in, like, let's just say my hip, right? It's easier to do that if there's a set point where I can end, rather than if I was just flexible, I could just go farther down. That's the issue I have, because I'll try and stretch after a workout or something, and I won't feel it. See? But yeah, there you go. And after I get a pump in my legs, I definitely can like stretch, because there's an end point because all the blood is circulating in my legs. The crazy thing is that one time, so I used to do like Tom Platt's 10x10 squat, right? And let me say, I used to do Tom Platt's 10x10 squat, and it would take me like an hour. And then it was crazy because every time I did it, I would drink a crap ton of water and all the blood would just go to my legs. And so I would just get I would gain like 10 pounds overnight. Like, I'm not even joking with you. Like, I would gain 10 pounds overnight, just water. It'd go away after like a week. I'm just stuck down here forever. Oh. Dumbbells heavy enough for me to do this, so I'm just doing it with the curl bar, same as I did the rows yesterday. I'm also not very familiar with these, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know what like usual cardio weight is for people. Feels better. I think I'm probably just gonna go do some bag work upstairs. That's what I usually do on leg day, because I can just really just do a lot of squats, and my legs get tired. I can do some hamstring work like this, and then after that it's just like I can just wear myself out doing stuff, you know, Muay Thai and leg stuff. Another deal, which was insane, was my friend Diggory. Shout out to Diggory. He found this boxing stand that had the end with the speed bag on it. Found it on Facebook Marketplace for $20, and it was just dusty. So he went and picked it up, and it was literally like in brand new condition. It was just all dusty, and it was still in packaging. Some of it was. So we just put that together, and I got this thing. This thing goes for like sometimes $200, $150 retail. That's crazy. And I gave him my old one, which is the same thing without the speed bag. But the speed bag is really nice. Really like it. It's not super practical for, fight experience type stuff, but it's really fun. And it helps your hand-eye coordination, get better generally. It's just nice. Plus, always keeping your arms up, at all times. I would suggest this if you guys have the option, but I wear a mouth guard even while practicing, because it just helps you when you're, outputting things and you're able to, breathe out, getting used to biting down on something. Yeah, it should be good. Just for record, I'm not experienced at all. So take this all with a grain of salt. I choose for the exercise and the fun, not to genuinely try and hurt someone, because I don't really enjoy doing that. It's kind of a problem, actually. if there's anything I've learned from combat sports, I think the confidence that you get from it, it's not like an arrogant type of thing. Generally, you reach stages where you understand how to manipulate, your opponent, how to manipulate another physical body. Taking it from different angles and, different types of ways, whether it's striking or grappling. But the thing is about that is the more you understand your opponent, the more you understand yourself. Even with ancient Kung Fu, where they're practicing all these different self-disciplined ways. But originally, it started from yoga and trying to activate inner peace through movements. And I like to take it that way, because there's a lot of ways you can take it, but I like to think of it that way, in that when you're practicing fighting an opponent, it's not the fact that you're trying to be aggressive and just trying to imagine as your worst enemy and just go ham and just... It's an art. And the art is understanding yourself deeper, being able to manipulate an opponent, but that opponent is you. You understand your own body deeper, emotionally, spiritually, physically. That's really the big takeaway for me from combat sports, because I think that's something that's pretty undervalued, underlooked. And a lot of fighters obviously know that. People that aren't fighting, people that just work out know that, of course, but just something I thought I'd point out, because I think it's pretty cool. Now, what I'm really trying to actually know how to do is a spinning hook kick. They're just cool. It's not really that practical at all. I think the only kick that should be used in an actual street fight instance is just just a front kick. Because you can just, like I did, just push them away, Which is kind of the most valuable thing, because getting in a fight... Why are you fighting in the first place, bro? Just love everyone. No, anyway. Have no enemies. No. The point is, nothing really good comes out of a fight. Even if you win. Even if you brutally destroy them. Because violence generally doesn't have a positive output. Just in general. That's why I like to think of it, just like I said earlier, as an art. Not as violence and aggression. Because, yeah, I can picture this as my elementary school bully. I can picture this as my worst enemy. Worst things happening in my life. Yeah, that'll give me energy to do something. But it's the same with the gym, which I've experienced too, because I used to do that. Is that the way that you develop better in the gym, generally, can be from negative reinforcement. But in the long term, the only way you're going to keep that is by being positive. Because you can have crazy changes from some sort of negative output, like family issues or relationship issues or issues in your life. But overall, if you just keep thinking about those issues and dwelling on those issues, it's not going to turn out well. Because you might get a good workout. Yeah, you might do something and do really well and hard and disciplined. But it's not going to last, because those feelings just shouldn't last. They're not healthy for you. So being positive overall and thinking of things as an art and things as something beautiful that you've been blessed with and gifted to you because is better off. You feel better. Your mental clarity is better. You feel happier. And that was something pretty difficult for me to accept for a little while, because for the past couple of years, I didn't think it was that way. And then the issue appeared to me when I stopped being angry about everything. So then, inevitably, I stopped working out. But I wouldn't keep working out unless I had the positive mindset and ambition to, for example, record myself, or to start going to boxing lessons, or to go to wrestling, or do all these things, because they were positive. I didn't want to do them for negative reasons. I wanted to do them for positive reasons. I didn't want to do it to show people that I'm better than them, or to put other people down, or to be strong enough to put other people down or scare people. The goal at least for me, is to be able to spread joy and love, because as cheesy as that sounds, it's the most fulfilling thing. Intrinsic values are the things that make us feel the happiest. And that's what that is. It's just what it is. It's proven in our brains. Don't be selfish. You just won't feel happy about it. It's just the facts. Less is more, you know. It's very true. Alright, well, I worked up a good sweat. If you guys enjoyed the video, I hope you took something positive from the video, because that is my goal. I hope to train harder tomorrow, because today was it felt a bit off for me. So, yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. And I hope you guys have a great and blessed day. And that is it from me. See you guys later.